Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering that half the jobs people spent decades preparing for are now done faster, cheaper, and without a coffee break. The report gets generated by AI. The advertisement gets written by AI. The customer email gets answered by AI. Even software, once considered one of the safest careers, is increasingly being built with AI assistance. For the first time in history, millions of knowledge workers are competing against software that improves every few months. But here's the strange part. While everyone is asking which jobs AI will replace, almost nobody is asking a much better question. Which businesses become more valuable precisely because AI cannot easily replace them? Because wealth has never been about doing what everyone else can do. It's about owning something difficult to copy. And by the end of this video, you'll notice a pattern connecting all 15 businesses. That final principle is the one most people completely miss. Let's begin. Every major technological revolution follows the same script. The steam engine replaced muscle. Computers replaced paperwork. The internet replaced distance. AI is replacing information work. But technology doesn't destroy every business equally. It attacks businesses that depend on predictable tasks first. Think of AI like a factory built for thinking instead of manufacturing. If your work follows clear rules, AI keeps getting better at it. If your business depends on trust, physical presence, relationships, judgment, or reputation, the story changes completely. That distinction matters because businesses create assets, jobs create income, and assets are what compound over decades. So here are 15 businesses that still have powerful advantages in an AI-driven economy. First, plumbing. Nobody wants an AI chatbot when water is pouring through the ceiling. The diagnosis may involve software. The repair still requires skilled hands. More importantly, plumbing benefits from scarcity. Experienced tradespeople are retiring faster than new ones are entering the industry. That imbalance pushes prices upward. Cash flow stays healthy because problems are urgent. Second, electrical contracting. Modern buildings are becoming more complex, not less. Electric vehicle chargers, solar installations, battery systems, smart homes. Ironically, AI creates more demand because new technologies require more electrical work in the real world. Software cannot install a circuit breaker. Third, HVAC services. People rarely think about heating and cooling until it stops working during the hottest or coldest week of the year. That urgency changes consumer psychology. Price becomes less important than speed. The smartest operators build recurring revenue through annual maintenance plans. Instead of carrying water with a bucket full of holes, they build a pipeline that delivers predictable income every month. Fourth, specialized home renovation. Painting a room is one thing. Designing and building a luxury kitchen is something else. Clients aren't just buying labor, they're buying confidence, judgment, taste, project management. AI can generate beautiful kitchen designs in seconds. It cannot coordinate 6 contractors, calm a nervous homeowner, and solve unexpected problems hiding behind the walls, at least not anytime soon. Fifth, elder care services. This industry is growing for one simple reason. People are living longer. Many countries are aging faster than they're preparing. Families may welcome AI to monitor medication or detect falls, but they still want real people providing compassion. Human presence becomes more valuable as technology becomes more common. That's one of history's greatest ironies. Sixth, childcare businesses. Parents don't choose daycare like they're downloading an app. Trust is everything. Reputation spreads through communities. Relationships create referrals, and referrals lower customer acquisition costs. That's a financial advantage most people overlook. Seventh, commercial cleaning. At first glance, this sounds ordinary. That's exactly why it's interesting.
Office buildings, hospitals, schools, and factories need cleaning regardless of economic headlines. Many companies operate on contracts that generate recurring revenue. Those contracts increase business value because future cash flow becomes more predictable. Predictable income almost always beats unpredictable income. Eighth, waste management. Nobody dreams about garbage collection, yet someone owns the trucks, someone owns the contracts, someone gets paid every week. Sometimes the most boring businesses produce the strongest cash flow because they solve unavoidable problems. People postpone vacations, they don't postpone trash collection forever. Ninth, landscaping and tree services. Yes, robotic lawnmowers exist. No, they aren't replacing large commercial landscaping businesses. Storm cleanup, tree removal, landscape design, seasonal maintenance, these require equipment, logistics, and experienced crews. The barrier isn't intelligence, it's execution. 10th, logistics and local delivery companies. AI can optimize routes, that's helpful, but someone still needs warehouses, vehicles, drivers, scheduling, and customer relationships. Technology becomes leverage rather than replacement. The owners who adopt AI often become stronger competitors instead of disappearing, and that's an important distinction. Almost nobody talks about this part. AI doesn't always eliminate businesses. Sometimes it makes the best businesses even more profitable. 11th, dental practices. Dentists increasingly use AI for imaging and diagnostics, but patients still sit in a chair facing another human being. Healthcare runs on trust, licensing, reputation. Those barriers make competition much harder than launching another AI software startup. 12th, veterinary clinics. People spend astonishing amounts caring for pets. In many households, pets are family. Owners may use AI to research symptoms. They still visit professionals when decisions matter. Again, AI becomes an assistant, not the owner of the relationship. 13th, property management. Owning rental property sounds passive. Managing it isn't. Late-night maintenance calls, tenant relationships, repairs, legal compliance, financial reporting. AI can automate paperwork, but ownership of the system remains the valuable asset. Think about that difference. Automation reduces effort. Ownership captures value. 14th, specialty manufacturing. Custom furniture, medical components, industrial parts, precision fabrication. These businesses combine physical production with expertise that takes years to develop. AI may improve design. Factories still require machines, materials, supply chains, and skilled operators. And finally, number 15, business acquisition. This surprises many people. Buying existing businesses may become one of the strongest opportunities of the AI era. Why? Because thousands of profitable small businesses are owned by aging founders preparing to retire. Many have loyal customers, steady cash flow, experienced employees, but no succession plan. Imagine buying a company that already earns money instead of spending years hoping a startup eventually does. Then use AI to improve scheduling, marketing, bookkeeping, customer service, and operations. That's leverage. You're not competing against AI, you're partnering with it. And now the hidden pattern connecting every business we've discussed becomes obvious. None of them survive because technology stopped advancing. They survive because they own something technology struggles to replicate: local trust, physical execution, licenses, relationships, infrastructure, scarcity. These businesses don't simply sell time, they build systems. The owner isn't paid for every hour worked forever. They're building assets capable of producing cash flow long after today's work is finished. That's the difference between earning money and owning the machine that produces it. Of course, this doesn't mean these businesses are risk-free. Every business faces competition. Economic slowdowns happen, consumer preferences change. The winners will be those who use AI as leverage while protecting the human advantages that customers actually value. That's where most people get this completely wrong. They think the future belongs only to AI. The surprising truth is that the future may belong to people who combine AI with irreplaceable human businesses. The lesson was never about finding one magical opportunity. It was about recognizing the pattern. Businesses become resilient when they solve real problems, generate recurring cash flow, build trust over time, and create assets that become more valuable as technology evolves. 5 years from now, two people could look back at this exact moment. One spent those years worrying about what AI might take away. The other spent those years building or buying something AI couldn't easily replace. The difference won't be intelligence, it will be ownership. So here's a practical challenge. Look around your own community. Find 3 businesses that people absolutely need regardless of economic trends or technology headlines. Ask yourself one question. Could AI replace the owner, or could AI simply make that owner more productive? That single question might completely change how you think about wealth. If you enjoyed this breakdown, take a second to like the video, subscribe for more deep dives into business, investing, and the hidden economic trends shaping the future.
And in the comments, tell me which of these 15 businesses you believe will become even more valuable over the next decade, and which ones you think AI will eventually disrupt. Because the most interesting conversation isn't whether AI will change the economy. It's who will own the businesses that thrive because of that change.